My name is H.A. Goodman. I'm an author, columnist, and journalist, and to read my writing and to see my latest CNN appearances and my MSNBC and RT appearances, you can go to hagoodman.com. I'll be starting a new publication February 1st. You're going to love it. I was just published in the Huffington Post. The article title is Bernie Sanders Should Have Been America's 45th President. Democrats elevated Trump and cheated Bernie. When you look at the march, the different protests in Washington and the Women's March, there's a lot of ideals and values that I find noble. I think that it's good to try to further women's rights, a lot of other things. The problem that I have with protests pertaining to anti-Trump protests is that when President Obama stood silent, when the Democratic Party, when quote-unquote progressives were silent regarding Standing Rock and the atrocities and the brutality that took place there, and then suddenly you have a Washington Post article titled, Responding to Women's March, Will Trump Take a Page from the World's Dictators? So let's just read this and I'll compare it to what took place in Standing Rock and the water protectors and all the brutality endured by water protectors that celebrities, by and large, you had Susan Sarandon and Mark Ruffalo, but celebrities, by and large, didn't say anything about, and the Democratic Party was completely silent. Washington Post. Responding to Women's March, will Trump take a page from the world's dictators? Today's Women's March offers President Trump an early opportunity to assuage concerns that he'll rule like a strong man. First of all, this is the Washington Post. If they don't understand that Congress and the Supreme Court can stop anything any president does, including Trump, if it's unconstitutional, they're engaging in fake news. But whatever. He could praise the protesters for availing themselves of He could praise the protesters for availing themselves of one of a democracy's greatest gifts, the opportunity to dissent. He could promise the demonstrators' concerns will be considered as he moves through his agenda. He could offer up something as simple as, I hear you. Gee, thanks, Washington Post. And then it goes on, instead he'll try to discredit the protesters as stooges of some sort of the enemy. Now, let's get to a reality check. Dakota access pipeline protesters hit with water cannons, tear gas, and rubber bullets. Late on Sunday, protesters at the encampment near the North Dakota Standing Rock Sioux Reservation were corralled on a bridge and assaulted by police with water cannons, tear gas, pepper spray, and rubber bullets. The police are categorizing the incident as a riot. Did you hear the Washington Post call President Obama a strongman or a dictator for allowing the brutality against Standing Rock Sioux water protectors? No, you didn't. This is why I can't stop focusing on the hypocrisy on my side, or what I would consider my side of the political divide. Who knows what a progressive is anymore? But give me your thoughts below. Water protectors, Standing Rock Sioux water protectors, rubber bullets, water hoses, brutality. President Obama, pure as the driven snow. When it comes to Trump, if he doesn't say, well done, good job, he's a dictator. Give me your thoughts. Thank you so much for listening.